If you want access to all of these things I'm talking about in today's video, again, this is part of my membership community. You can access the Creator Prompt tool, get into our coaching, our classes, all of our community events, so that you can just not create these well, but also learn how to sell them well. I make sure to leave all the details down in my description box below. It is definitely not too early to start creating for St. Patrick's Day. And if you wait too long, you might be missing out on huge amounts of sales. And in today's video, I want to share with you a very simple strategy of how I was able to create all of these St. Patrick's Day products within a few short moments. And all of these designs were inspired not by St. Patrick's Day designs, but actually by Valentine's Day products. And I'll share with you one simple prompt that changed everything for me, that allowed me to take any design I see and change it into a St. Patrick's Day design. I'll share this all with you coming up next. All right, so this is my free niche master tool. We're going to jump into this to find these top trending designs that we're going to look at again for different seasons, but you'll see how easy it is to take what is trending, those design styles, and merge them over into, again, St. Patrick's Day designs that, again, let me tell you, it is going to do well. All right, so from here, I want to head over to the niche master tool. I want to head over to product, and then we want to put in our manual search. So we're going to type in Valentine's Day. And then from here, we're going to click on this green button where it says search bestsellers on Etsy. And what this will essentially do is that it will filter all of the listings to showcase nothing but best-selling products in regards to our search. In our case today, we definitely want to see what is trending in Valentine's Day, get a head start, and start remixing those, redesigning those to be a perfect match for St. Patrick's Day. So for instance, here we can see number of bestsellers popular nows. Again, if you've really been around on Etsy, you can see most of these designs here are coming off of the trend of what was doing well during Christmas. This is the type of thing we definitely want to look at early when we create things for St. Patrick's Day. So again, we can see bestsellers and popular nows. Obviously, we know this yarn type of style is doing well. This love type of design is doing well also. But this is just a super easy way to find these top selling products. Again, look at the design styles, look at the niche, and definitely learn from that and think about how we can merge that over into St. Patrick's Day and really for whatever season we are creating. All right, so now we have an entire list of best-selling products to look at. I mean, this is really our master list of things we want to redesign and recreate. Literally, what I would do is go one by one, redesign and remix this over into, again, the season that we're talking about for today's video, St. Patrick's Day. Now, again, this is my free niche master tool. If you want to get access to this, I'll give this to you absolutely for free. But when we're talking about creating these designs, right, going a step further and follow my exact system of how I create these products, this is where I am going to use my Creator Prompt AI tool. This is a custom built tool I built for my Etsy membership community. This is where we are going to expand those trending designs over into real products. This has changed the game in regards to how I create products, because as you can see here, if I go into my design folder, everything you see here I have created simply by using reference images, not using any complex long paragraph prompts. I'm just simply putting in these images, putting in a sentence or two to remix this over into St. Patrick's Day design styles. And again, you're able to really create products quickly. Like I was able to do, again, I created 165 products within a very short time here that I'm really all set for this entire season. And again, you can do the same thing here within a short amount of time, not taking weeks, not taking months, literally just a couple of moments here to create all these products and really get this up and going for your shop. So again, this is a part of my Etsy membership community. You'll see how extremely easy this is. If you do want to get access to this, this is all a part of my Etsy membership community. Make sure you look at all the details down below. So again, all these here, I was able to create simply by putting in a reference image and changing that over into a St. Patrick's Day style. As you can see here, it's definitely following the style, the theme, the color palette. This really makes it easy. So with that being said, we're going to jump into this. We're going to head over to the Remix Studio section here. We're going to select our t-shirt PNG pre-prompt. We're going to put in a reference image so that the AI knows exactly the style, the overall layout, and then we'll remix that with a St. Patrick's Day style. So again, we have everything done here. I'm going to head back over into Etsy. I'm going to use one of these designs that's obviously geared towards Valentine's Day. So here's one example that we're going to take today. This design here is obviously selling well. I've been around for a short time, already popular product here, 30 sales. Again, this style is nothing new. This has been around for Christmas. Now it's our job to get ahead of the market, start setting trends in this new space with this same type of style. So we're going to jump into the creative prompt tool, head over to the Remix Studio as we are here now. We're going to plug in that image just as a reference. Again, we're not going to copy this person's design, just use this as a reference image. We're going to highlight the actual design that we want the AI to look at so it knows the overall style here. And because we're going to create this for St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to put in a very simple prompt so the AI knows to make all things that we create moving forward for St. Patrick's Day. All right, so here's the very basic prompt we put in here. Again, nothing long or lofty. You'll see exactly the results we were able to get. So I said here, use the reference image exactly as the base, keeping the same layout, pose, and style, and only convert it to a St. Patrick's Day theme. So let's go back to our example here. It says love here. This design is obviously focused on that type of yarn style that we know to do extremely well. And here is the results we were able to get. And as you can see, that definitely brought in the same type of style. This one here, it doesn't say love, but it says luck. We just told the AI to keep it in the same theme. But as you can see here, it took the Valentine's Day style and brought it in for St. Patrick's Day. And this is all we had to do to really come up with this great design. I think that came out great. Now, again, we can give the AI more direction. If you do want it to say love, the only thing we have to do here is go down to the advanced scaling feature and just say, make the words say love. As you can see, I'm using this to specifically fall in line with what we have here. Because I'm just doing one variation, I'm going to hit generate this for the unique prompt. This is what we were able to get. As you can see, that came out extremely well. Again, that all falls in line with what we have seen to do well in regards to this space. With this design, we can see the data on this, that it has made 30 sales in the last 30 days, but we want to get a head start with St. Patrick's Day, and we were able to take this, remix it, and to create our own variation of this for St. Patrick's Day. And I think that came out extremely well. Definitely brought in some different styles, themes, and colors, but as you can see, definitely can be a bestseller, a top trending product for this specific area. All right, so let me share with you how easy this is to do this for another product. So we're going to keep the same prompt as it is. We're not going to change anything here, but we are going to change out the reference image. So let's go back into the Etsy Valentine's Day products. This product here has definitely made sales. It's popping out for Valentine's Day, but we're going to use this as a reference image to redesign this for our particular season, St. Patrick's Day. So from here, I'm going to head back over to the Remix Studio. Again, keep the prompt the same here. Nothing's going to change. I'm going to go ahead and copy that image here. Again, not to copy someone's design, but just simply use this as a reference image so the AI knows the overall style we're shooting for here. I'm going to hit save as it is. I'm not going to add in any advanced variations right now. I want to go ahead and generate this. And here is an example of what we were able to gather just by, again, putting in that reference image, putting in that very small prompt. But as you can see, we were really able to get a good outcome. Again, merging this over into a different niche, a different season, I think is absolutely perfect. Now, the cool thing about this is that not only can we use this to create one design, but we can actually scale this up to create multiple designs and give us really different variations, different versions, different styles, because we don't know which one is going to do well, right? So I believe in creating in bulk. I like creating in variations because, again, gives me more opportunities to have different styles and different designs that we can sell on our shop. So we're going to scale this up to 4 here. This is what we were able to get. As you can see, definitely bringing out some great variations for these designs. I think all these came out great, but you can see how easy this is to scale out multiple products just like this to sell for this specific season. And honestly, for whatever season that is coming up, we can do the same type of thing moving forward. That's why it was so easy for me with this new system to create really all of my St. Patrick's Day products, because I followed what did well in other seasons and applied it over to this season here. Now, the cool part about this also is that we actually have this option at the bottom, which will allow us to scale each variation to be something different. So right now, we just simply gave a prompt for the AI to change all of the designs. Some of them could be similar, some of them could be different. But if you really want each and every design to be different, we can go into advanced scaling here, and we can give more direction to the AI. That's all I'm going to tell the AI here. And I'm going to scale this out to be 4, and let's just see what we were able to get. And just as a quick example, this one here changed this entire design into a cat, which I think came out extremely well. Here is another version of that cat that we said to create. And here is a clover that it created. As you can see, we can definitely scale this out to create multiple products, just like I'm sharing with you in these examples here. As you can see, they definitely changed it up a little bit here, bringing in some of the St. Patrick's Day themes, changing the colors, adding in that bow here, fitting to the season. I think it's perfect. And here is another example of this design as well. Now, this process can also work great with text as well. Here is a design that says my class is full of sweethearts. We're going to keep this as it is, keep our prompt like it is as well. Again, not making any major changes. All right, so here's the results we were able to get. As you can see, it's definitely bringing in that same type of style, but bridging this over into the St. Patrick's Day theme. Again, I wouldn't necessarily say Lucky Charm. That's a trademark term. We can go in here and give more direction to the AI in regards to things that we can use. And here is the example of how you are really able to scale these out, even if you want the terms to be different. Like we just found that obviously Lucky Charms is a trademark term. We don't want to focus on that. But when I went over to advanced scaling, all I said here was use different phrases instead of Lucky Charms, but keep the phrase my class is full of. And again, I didn't tell the AI what to fill in after that. I just simply put this in advanced scaling. It was able to scale individual prompts out for me, keeping the same design layout as we learned before. And here are the results, which I think came out great. And as you can see, all of these are focused on the specific St. Patrick's Day season. And as you can see, all of them are saying different terms, different words. And using the advanced scaling option is how you are really able to get great results just like this. So as you can see, there's definitely tons of products. We could scale this out, regenerate these into new remixes for the season that could do extremely well for us moving forward. So again, if you do want to get access to this tool, this is my creator prompt tool within my membership community. You'll learn exactly how to use this to actually sell these designs on Etsy, so that you can start listing your own St. Patrick's Day designs or whatever season that's coming up. And when you join my membership community, I'll teach you how to actually create these and sell these on your Etsy shop. This is where I give you my private coaching, my daily prompts and designs. You can remix them and design these yourself, as well as access to all of our live training. So you always stay up to date in regards to what style and what trend is working and what strategy is working on Etsy. So again, if you do want to get access to all of this, I'll make sure to leave all the details down in my description box below. As always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.